Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I continue to have an issue when the language is switched from French to English. I don't hear you're announcing me at all. I'll have to talk to IT about that. I'd like to thank the honourable member for Burnaby New Westminster for his speech. I agree with a lot of what he has to say. We need to close tax loopholes. We need to tax the billionaires. We need to deal with these web giants and proper taxation for them. That's how we're going to pay for these programs that we want. Universal pharmacare, childcare, taking care of our citizens with programs like a guaranteed livable income. And I agree with him 100% about this pipeline that was purchased, the Trans Mountain, and what a waste of money that is when we're dealing with a climate emergency. My question is about funding that the federal government has put into another pipeline project, the Coastal GasLink project, and LNG Canada, which is to export fracked gas for a number of multinational corporations. There's nothing Canadian about LNG Canada. It's a bunch of foreign multinationals that are getting huge tax breaks from the NDP government in British Columbia, but also from this federal government. And I'd like to know whether he agrees with that, or whether we should just ban fracking and put an end to this climate-destroying process of energy extraction. Thank you.
Well, member for New Westminster, in 50 seconds or less, please.
50 seconds or less, Mr. Speaker. That's a very complex and important question. I mean, what I've said all along about Trans Mountain, what the member for Burnaby South, the NDP caucus, has said is $20 billion is something that is simply not justifiable on any grounds. And that money needs to be focused on clean energy. We do not believe in oil and gas subsidies. And at the federal level, the reality is if we stop putting money into oil and gas companies and we start putting money into clean energy, we're going to see energy workers, and I'm one of them myself, as you know, Mr. Speaker, a former refinery worker from Burnaby, BC at the Shelburne Oil Refinery. We will see energy workers being able to work in the clean energy sector. What we have from this federal government is no action at all. They simply refuse to make the investments in clean energy that are necessary for a transition, and we believe that should be the priority.
Resuming debate.